Don't you think your pet deserves a special treat without all those ingredients you can't pronounce? Your pet deserves the best source of ingredients. I agree. That's why Hound House Treats is established to give your pet the best all-natural handcrafted treats packed with flavor. Try our chicken, turkey, and our pink salmon jerky. These products are 100% natural and USDA certified. It's prepared without no added hormones or steroids, no growth-promoting antibiotics, no artificial ingredients, flavors, or preservatives. Grain-free. Don't cheat your dog nutrients. Treat your dog to a healthy snack at www.houndhousetreats.
You are now tuned into 2111 Radio Show, hosted by our program director, Derek Scott.
Course that transitions players from committing violent crimes to non-violent offenses.
I thought NFL players could only commit assault with a deadly weapon. But thanks to victimless crimes, last week I got arrested for public urination.
But we don't stop there. Gifted lawbreakers are matched with mentors to find white-collar crime opportunities that will pay the bills.
Now move the funds over. Perfect. That's it.
The NFL is proud of its commitment to turn dangerous criminals into highly productive ones. Because the only place for senseless violence is on the field.
Where you going?
Oh, just play some basketball.
Oh, cool. I was about to do some cardio. Why don't I come with?
Dude, you're terrible.
So, it's not about the points, right? It's about having fun.
I don't know about that.
Come on. You can teach you some sick skills.
I'm already meeting up with a buddy.
Oh, there's a boy. Okay. Is he hot?
Yes, and he's straight.
Is he gonna take his shirt off?
Probably.
Well, now I have to go.
This story begins on one such unmedicated adventure. When my boyfriend Nathan took me to Las Vegas, we did everything together. He was my world. I'd been feeling it in my gut. This would be the week Nathan would propose. And just like any time I was off my meds, I was in a really, really good mood. But, well, let's just say things ended up not so special. My head not so clear, and my mood not so good. I'm really happy right now. I love you.
Actually, I don't think this is gonna work. I want to see you again.
No.
What do you mean, no?
I wanted you to help me.
But you don't really have a choice now.
I'm not seeing you.
You want to bet?
I will go to the highest.
You really want to go on that punishment training?
Leave me alone.
I will. But last night, I was...
Yancy, it's bad enough what we deal with and you would do something like this.
If you don't get your ass out of that bed.
I can't. I'm being watched.
We all being watched.
Wow. Yo, welcome to 2111 Radio Show. I got my man Zach Graves in the building. Welcome, brother. How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm maintaining, man. It's a pleasure having you here. Yo, I'm gonna tell you. Yo, listen. Again, you've been doing some work, man. And what people don't understand is that you've been doing it for a minute, and you're actually an artist as well. But we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Okay. We definitely gonna get into that part. But I just want to get. So where you actually from? What part of the?
I'm from Sacramento, California. Born and raised Sacramento.
Okay.
Been in LA for the past 10 years now.
Oh wow.
Sacramento.
Okay, so you're right there.
Yeah. But Sacramento, you know what I'm saying, and that's the city that raised me. I actually was home for the past like 4 or 5 months, hanging out with the family.
So I'm gonna ask you a question. Was there anything besides acting and being an artist that you actually wanted to do? Because you look really tall and fit, like you a ball player or something.
Oh yeah, I appreciate that. I played college basketball, so
I knew it.
The first chapter, was just heavily just all about sports and basketball. I grew up in a very athletic family and played ball. Was fortunate, got scholarships to the University of Montana, and then transferred from the University of Montana. I went to Chico State, graduated from Chico, and then when I finished playing ball, I moved out to LA.
Wow, check you out. Congratulations, man. First of all, congratulations on finishing. You understand? Because a lot of us, we don't be finishing, and you actually did that. So salute to you and the grind that you went through as far as in college is crazy. So now after you finish college and ball, you still play pickup games?
I try to stay away from pickup games just because I can't afford an injury or anything like that. But I do still play like for cardio. So I put myself through drills. I don't like running on the treadmill. I'd rather get a basketball and get some shots up going up and down the court.
Yeah, it is. Exactly. Yeah. So why acting? Out of all the things you could have done, what attracted you to being an actor?
I feel like I've always been drawn into being an artist, a creative. And initially at first I didn't know what that pull was. I'm kind of realizing exactly now kind of what it was as a young age, which was being an artist. But initially when I was in college playing college ball, I knew I wanted to move to LA. I knew I wanted to get in some sort of the entertainment field, TV, film world. I just Googled acting classes, and my first acting class, I remember getting this script and having to go up on stage and perform this monologue. And I had the same jitters and nerves and excitement that I had prior to a basketball game before going on stage. And I just remember after my first, time doing that in class, I was like, I want to do this for the rest of my life. Like this is what I want to do. And
damn. So have anybody in your family ever been doing acting, or everybody was just athletic into sport?
Not that I know of. I didn't move out to LA having like a cousin or family member that I could kind of like lean on to kind of show the way. So no, I don't know anyone in my family that is an actor or
so. All right. So I have a question. What actually was your first actual gig as far as being an actor?
My first ever actual gig. Actually, this show called I Almost Got Away with It.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. So I filmed that in San Francisco Bay Area, and it was a reenactment kind of like crime series. But that was my first ever role.
That's crazy, yo.
Yeah.
That's a dope role.
Say that again?
I said, that's dope. Like that, I've heard of that show. I actually heard of it. I almost did it. I almost got away with it.
Yeah.
It's actually it's a series or something like that. You have different.
Yeah, it's a series, and it's funny. I filmed that show probably like 12 years ago, and earlier this year, someone hit me like, "Yo, why'd you on? I Almost Got Away with It." And I'm like, "What? How is this still airing on TV?" Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So, did you have to audition, and was it hard, or they just picked you, or you had an agent?
Yeah, I had to audition. I was so actually, I'm pretty sure I booked that the summer after I graduated college, and I was already in acting classes while I was at Chico State. And so I auditioned for it, and honestly, that was my first ever audition, and I was terrified. And I think this role had a lot to do with like similarities on like traits of what I look like with the character.
Yes.
So I think that helped a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now
I didn't know what I was doing. I mean,
exactly.
I had been in classes and whatnot, but like at that time, technical
Right.
wise, I was clueless.
Okay. So now you don't know this, but when we book you and when we start promoting this, a lot of women hit me up in the DM. So now I have to actually ask these questions. All right. First, all right. So we're gonna get outside because I want to finish other stuff, but I definitely have to finish. Are you single?
I am. I'm 100% single.
Single man. Okay. Yeah. So I have to let them know they up in here. There's a couple of people up here. There's a lot of people in here. I'm just letting you know ahead of time. Like, might get a couple of hearts or something in here. But yeah, so they was definitely interested.
We all need love in the hearts.
You know what I'm saying? So now I got something, and I know my family, my wife is gonna kill me because I actually looked at this. It's crazy. So I think I showed it to you earlier. So check this out. Tell me about this.
Let's see.
Let's see if it's gonna come up. Let's see. That is Young and the Restless, brother.
That's Young and the Restless. That is Young.
Now, this is for the people that don't know, this is a daytime series soap opera that's been on for like a good 40, 50 years. So how did you get the role in this show? Because this is still running.
Actually, so what was the question?
I said, how did you get the role? Because this show is still running to this day.
Oh, man. How did I get that role? I auditioned for it. Yeah, I had an agent at the time that got me that audition, and I just went in and had a call back, and I booked the job. I couldn't tell you how. I mean, it's so crazy that you even like spotted that because like that was so long ago, and my role wasn't major at all with that, and I was so nervous.
You was a masseuse, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I was a massage therapist, masseuse. Man, I couldn't even really get my lines out. I remember like watching it back at my best friend's house, and like I remember watching and just feeling nervous from the nerves, the energy that I had playing that character.
Listen, a lot of people don't even get an opportunity to be on those daytime soap operas. So, salute to you and whoever the agent was to hook that up, because that's a longevity thing. If you would have been on there and got a bigger role, you probably still be on that motherfucker. All jokes aside, because they don't be losing parts too often on soap operas.
Which is wild.
Right?
Yeah, that my agent and then the casting director. I remember, I'm pretty sure his name was Greg Salmon. He was just a nice person, and gave me that job. So that was
Okay. So now I have another picture. We're gonna go through these because this guy, like I said, he's been around. All right, and I'm taking you back to this man.
Oh yeah, Conan O'Brien.
You was on this show, right? So so the reason I asked that, because I used to love this show. Like this was my show. Nice. Funny man, and I just wanted to know the process of going through that, because it's different from any other type of role. So how did that come about?
That came about through a friend of mine, Brad Huff, who knew the casting director at Conan, and he submitted. He hit him up. He's like, "Yo, I have a friend out here who's acting." Sent them my headshots, and I had a small demo reel at the time, and they just kind of had me in the call log. And I've actually done I had done multiple roles for Conan.
Yes, you have.
So they used me in one. I want to say the football player was the first one that used me, and then after that they kept me in the books. And kept calling me for sketch. But it's like you said, it's a different type of acting. It's involved and not as like mapped out as some.
Yeah, I get it. Now, have you ever did stage plays or anything like that?
No, I haven't. Besides, like getting on stage in class, I've never.
Right. Oh, okay. So, what I wanted to ask you is this: before we get into this next movie, but let's say you had a starring role in a movie, and you had a love interest, and you had any actress you could pick in the world.
Any actress? Well, that's automatically assuming that I like actresses. I'm actually gay, so.
For real? So actor then. Yes. Any actor that you would actually want to work with.
That any actor that I would. Oh, sorry. As far as just work with actors. I mean, Denzel, Will Smith. They're just legends. I would love like die to work with like Will Smith or Denzel.
I know that's right.
Actresses, Viola Davis. I mean, incredible. Yeah,
you just named like 4 Hall of Famers just now.
I know. I'm shooting so.
You shoot for the stars. There's nothing wrong with that though.
Yeah, but those are like dream people I would love to.
So now, before you finish that, let me give you a round of applause. I'm gonna tell you why. All right. Because you opened up just now to me that you was a gay man, and there's nothing wrong with that. You shocked me. Actually, I was literally off topic, but at the end of the day, this is you. This is who we introducing you to. You're introducing these people to. Now, a lot of y'all probably didn't even know. And salute to you to come up here and be as open, as honest as you can, because it's hard. You understand? It's hard for a lot of bisexual, gay people to really open up and say, "Hey, openly, I'm gay." And I salute you for having the confidence and the strength and the courage to come on my show and tell people that. So salute to you, brother, for real.
I appreciate that. Thank you for receiving the way that you did.
Hell yeah. Listen, at the end of the day, we had to salute you, brother. Trust me.
Thank you.
So now what we're going to do, we're going to get into this damn role, damn it. Yancey. All right. Damn Yancey. We're going to get into Yancey. My family just decided they actually looking probably on YouTube or something right now live. Okay. And you, my friend, we wanted you to get killed so bad. Oh, damn it. It was just you and Tally. It's like for some reason, you guys' energy was ridiculous. So when we get into this, Ruthless, because this is one of the dopest shows that's out right now. And there's a lot of people up in here right now, like my girl Tika. That's her right there, Tika Deshawn. That's her right there.
Oh, man, I love that.
She's dope. Yeah, she really is. So let me get it set up right now. So this is the Ruthless. If anybody don't know, this show is breaking records right now. And you was in, I think, season 2 or 1.
Yeah, end of season 1, season 2.
2, right, exactly. So let's get into the part as far as in getting this part. Would you call? I know you auditioned. Did you meet Mr. Perry, and how did that actually go?
Yeah, it's kind of a crazy story with that. I actually did a shoot with Tyler Perry's production partner at the time. I'm pretty sure they still work together. Timbaland. I did a shoot. He was the producer behind the shoot, and I was just there, kind of like as an extra-ish. And yeah, connected with this guy over lunch, and I'll never forget. He was just like, "You need to meet Tyler Perry. Like, you should be on the Tyler Perry series." And I'm like,
"What?"
Okay, like I didn't really think anything of it. Fast forward, I get an audition. Fast forward, Tyler actually watched the audition tape. I got a call from Tyler, and he was like, "Yo, you're great. Like, I would love to have you be a part of this series." And then pandemic happens.
Yes.
And that shut down everything. And yeah, I mean, pandemic, we all kind of went through what we had to go through with the pandemic. And fast forward to, I get a phone call and about like, "Yo, we're about to film during the pandemic, but they have this whole like quarantine camp at Tyler Perry Studios." And that's how I got the job. I auditioned from it, but it came through Timbaland.
So I'm asking questions. So I've had guests from Ruthless up here before.
Okay, cool.
And I look at this show like religiously. So from what I'm hearing, he only picked high character people, and you seem like a very high character person. You understand? And your part, for some reason, everyone's part that I've seen, you're completely opposite from the character. Like you is downright down to earth. And I appreciate that about you, because if you was just a little bit like Yancey, man, I wouldn't be having a good show right now. I would not be having a good show right now, because you played that.
I'm scared. I hope so many people don't hate me because of Yancey. Like it's
you played the hell out of that part. Damn. You really did. You really did.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So did you? Yeah. So did you know ahead of time that they was going to kill you off, or it just happened?
I did. The way Tyler works, like, I had gotten the whole kind of like series, the script for the whole season.
Oh, okay.
So I did know that eventually my character was gonna die, but also like scripts change and things, so even though you're kind of told your character dies off, you never know. So I didn't play it as if like knowing I would, well, obviously knowing that I was gonna like.
No, you didn't. Yeah. Exactly. You definitely you really did a good job on the movie, and salute to you and your craft, because you're an actor, you're an artist. We're gonna get into the artist thing in a second, but you're an actor, and you guys take that very seriously. It's your craft. This is what you do. This is what
honestly, that role actually changed me a lot. I do really dive into a role, a character, or something like that. And like, what was unique about that is I was quarantining, and so like we would go from filming all day to literally just be in a room by myself. And prior to that role, I didn't understand the work it takes to not go crazy and become the actual character, So that was an experience. It really helped me like understand like mental health and how easy it is to like go down a dark place. Because again, like there was so much time alone. I would literally just go from filming straight to my room and straight from our studios back to LA, getting tossed back into the real world. And it took, a lot of like love and people around me to be like, are you okay? Like, I don't know what's wrong with you. I didn't have the language to really recognize that I was in this toxic place based on this toxic character that I had played.
Oh yeah, that was a hell of a role, man. And so, did you after this role, did you take a break, like a mental break?
I was forced to. I didn't. Again, like I wish I can say I had awareness of like what was kind of going on with me, but what ended up happening is I had this terrible like back pain, and I was just under all this like stress and unhealed trauma that I had been through just in general, but also like what this role kind of like put me through. And I didn't know how to rest, so I kept going. I was actually writing a series. I was like writing this TV series, and life forced me to stop because I was in so much pain.
Wow.
Yeah.
You okay now though? Your back, everything good?
Yeah, my back is good. I got into yoga. I got into like meditation. I got into therapy.
Tough.
I learned, that taught me, the work of, if you want to do high quality work, it takes work to maintain sanity as well.
Wow, that's crazy. So again, man, let me give you a round of applause, because you've been through a lot and you came through like a damn champion. Like you actually did. Like I explained earlier, it takes a strong individual to go through the things you went through, as far as in that mental state and through the pain and all that. You could have getting on the pain medicine, and it could have been a lot worse than it actually was. So salute, and thank God, you got through that.
Yeah, no, that's God, that's high power, that's people that are around me that have been helpful with that. I wish I could say it was just me just waking up like, oh yeah, I know what I need. No, it took other people to kind of see and influence.
Yeah.
Stuff that I hear.
All right. So now, what we're going to do right now, I'm about to play something, y'all. All right. Because again, we got through the movie part. And, you know, later on, I'm going to probably ask you any other films that you're working on or whatever, any projects. But we're going to get into the music part. So how long you been into music?
Into music? My whole life. Actually, recording and putting music out.
Yeah.
I would say 3.5 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that because music has changed over the years. You used to have, back in my day, you used to have to go to an A&R. They didn't have YouTube. They didn't have this thing you call CD Baby, the little distributors that they have now. It's real easy to do it now. Yeah. You understand? And for you to say you just started 3 years ago, your song is definitely on 2111 radio. And when you sent it, they sent it to me and I'm listening. I'm saying, who is this? He said, it's the guy from Ruthless. Yancey. I said, nah, let me hear this again. And I'm listening. And I'm like, yo, is you serious? He was like, yes, that's the guy. Look, he gave me the picture and everything. I'm like, oh, wow. So yeah, you're dope. So singing, because it's dope. I'm going to let y'all hear it in a second, but it's a really dope song. It's called Lost in the Sauce, correct?
Correct. And
do you have a music video coming out for that?
Yeah, I actually just dropped the music video.
See,
no one knows. No one knows. This is announcing it right now. The music video just dropped yesterday.
Damn.
I directed it.
What?
I edited it. Yeah, it took a lot of work. I'm in the video obviously and directed it. Edited it. I just finished editing it and I just released it to the world, and I'm yet to kind of like post and let people know that it's out yet. But
yeah, I wish I would have knew. I would have put it up here tonight. Oh man! But you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna definitely getting spins because, like I said before the end of the day, like today, I heard your song at least 3 times already.
That's wild. That's crazy.
So you definitely.
I mean, this, to my knowledge, this is the first time it's been played on the radio. So thank you.
It is 2111 radio. We support. Listen, we support, man. At the end of the day, because we trying to do something different. Like I said, you're here because I wanted to celebrate you because of the hard work you've been putting in over the years. If it's basketball, if it's acting, if it's music, whatever it is, I want to salute you because you have a lot of Ruthless fans, but they didn't know a lot of the stuff that we discussed today. So I appreciate everything that you actually volunteered to tell me, and I appreciate everything that you've done over the years. And your music is just, when y'all hear it, I'm letting y'all hear it right now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna play it, and then we're gonna come back with my man. Let me get him some water. Zach Green. Oh damn! What was that? A fur ball? What the hell? What the hell's going on? But yeah, so we're gonna play this music. We're gonna play a song, man. It's dope. All right, so we're gonna play it right now. Lost in the Sauce is coming up right now. Check him out. This is crazy.
New in town from the north side of state. Came a long way. Athletic, cute style, nice smile. See how long you stay. That new attention feels good inside. Oh, look your way. Devils dancing in the city of the angels. Boy, I hope you pray. Don't lose you got it all. From the top, they all say to fall. Lost in the south. Lost in the south. Lost in the south. Deep in where the sharks go to swim. You began to pray. Never thought you'd get lost in the sauce. Became a cliche. Seen set in a beautiful scene. Seems okay. Drunk in love by the light, getting high by the lights. Same every day. Don't lose you got it all. From the top, they all say fall. Lost in the south. Lost in the south.
I can't hear anything.
You good now?
There we go.
Listen, what went into let me tell you something. The Audio Society shocked the hell out of me when I heard this song. And it's your hard work, man. What went into the writing process of writing this particular song?
Oh, writing process for that song. Truth. Yeah, that song came after, the experience that I experienced at the character. And I actually had written a series about me being an artist, a scripted TV series. And my initial idea was to write that series and to like do music for the show. At that time, I didn't really see myself as being an artist.
Right.
And what ended up happening, I wrote this record. A homie, he sent me like this guitar loop. I wrote this song, and a friend of mine who's established like songwriter, like Grammy Award singer songwriter, like heard this record of a voice note, and he's like, "Who wrote this for you?" And I'm like, I did. And he's like, "Who's singing this?" I'm like, "I'm singing it." And he's like, "I don't get it. Like, that's not normal. Like, you're not like, what are you talking about? Like, that's you're supposed to be doing this." And I wrote the song just from a place, at that time I felt like I was lost in the sauce, and by sauce can represent a lot of things, that
it does.
Ego, it could represent the life of LA, it could represent so many things. I think on the surface level it can sound like it's just about like alcohol and the sauce, but like no, like the sauce is, I think the sauce is what makes you, which is what makes you special. And it's cool to have the sauce, and you need to use the sauce, but you can't get lost in it because you get lost.
Get lost in the sauce. Let me tell you something. Like I said, I was completely shocked. I was pleasantly surprised, but at the end of the day, you're very talented. You're very talented. I see no weak points in none of the cadence that you use for the song. You actually used the perfect cadence for that written song. It was perfect. And like I said, I've been in the music for years. I'm an ex-music producer, and I had no flaws at all from you.
Wow.
And usually I could pinpoint certain things here and there, but I couldn't pick nothing. You actually did a really good job.
Thank you.
Writing it and actually performing it. So salute to you, brother, for real.
Yeah, I worked with a really cool producer for that, Boy Blue. He was the first producer I worked with, and it was just a special kind of moment. That was our first time meeting. My friend Kareem kind of set everything up, but it was it worked.
Well, Tika and Aquarius Waters, they all here talking about that song. It's fire. She said, that's my song. It's fire. Yeah, see, Aquarius Waters. Yeah, so you definitely getting a lot of fire up in here about that song, man. About you, Mr. Graves. They appreciate you. You understand? And what we try to do is separate you from the parts that you played. You understand? We got introduced to Zach tonight, and that's what I actually wanted people to understand, that this guy is acting, but he's his own individual, and that's why I tried to bring to the show. That's why I had to do a lot of digging to get certain things.
You found some stuff that I forgot about. So yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it actually helped us as far as in our content, and it's extra because you're actually on the radio. You understand? So it's like it's a win-win. I couldn't lose in this interview, So, So, what other music you have? You have more music coming out anytime soon?
Yeah, actually, that song was a part of the EP that I had put out. I just released a new song called "Rich with Real Friends." That's kind of like an acapella track, and then I have another single coming out next month, followed by an EP that's supposed to come out in June.
Check you out.
So we have a whole new batch of music and records and visuals dropping soon. I've been working hard with some really cool people. I've worked with Alexander Lewis, this guy, Will Johnson, Young Team, John Stein. Yeah, so we have a full project coming this summer.
So you're going full blown music right now too.
Yeah, I mean, especially right now, that's definitely. I mean, that's where the fun is for me right now. I love it.
I know that's right.
But it's a combination. It's now that I'm like, directing and editing these music videos and playing kind of like characters in these music videos. It's kind of just like a combination of like so many things that music allows me to do. There's so many moving parts in like TV, film.
Yeah.
Music, I don't need much to write a song. I only need a couple people to even like execute a song. And in today's era, like I'm putting the music out myself independently. So
no doubt. I've heard this for years. Like I said, I've been in the music for a minute. And for songwriters, there's nothing. They said a true songwriter is not a real songwriter until he goes through something. He or she goes through something.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And I don't know what you've been through, but that damn song right there, brother, that's hot. I'm sorry. That's just.
Oh, no, I appreciate it. And it's real. You kind of got to go through a storm to be able to have something to talk about. And in the moment, that it doesn't feel good, but when you're able to hopefully articulate it in a way that can connect and reach other people. So
well, you definitely reach Aquarius Waters. She just says sometimes God places ideas in your mind to execute your vision, which is true. That's true. That's real. That's what's up, man. I'm glad you came to the show tonight because again, I was wondering where Yancy was at. Tika Deshawn, she's in here right now. That's her right there. She told me, listen, I told him, yo, you need to come on 2111 radio, this, that, and the third. And then my man Ralph set it all up. And I'm just, it's a pleasure meeting you. Like I said, hi.
Thank you, Tika. Thank you, anyone who's involved in making this happen.
Listen, high character guy. You understand? I like that. Very high character person, man. And like I said, in this business, we don't. You seem like the person that doesn't take anything for granted. You understand? And exactly. You seem like you don't take things for granted.
You learn, you learn from lessons, and you learn that you go further. I don't know. I'm not that far, but I think if you just try to do it the right way and learn your lessons, make mistakes, and keep pushing.
Exactly. So, what about any movies or any TV series? Anything coming up for you?
Yeah. So it's crazy. And it's really weird how when you write something down, when you kind of just move forward. So like I said, I had written a series about me being an artist prior to becoming an artist. And so what ended up happening, a lot of the things that I had written about for this series kind of manifested in real time. And so the idea now is after this next project to really dive into a show that's truthfully about my journey as becoming festivyl, becoming a musician, and not only that, but coming to terms with my identity and who I am and navigating as a gay queer artist in 2023 and what that is. So I've a series. Yeah, that's next on the agenda.
No doubt. Now, I usually ask these questions to artists. Like I said, now you're a singer. Now, what I'm gonna do, because R&B, pop music, alternative music, it's kind of lost. You understand? Now, what would we call what you made tonight? Is that pop? Is that alternative? Contemporary?
I would say it's pop. It has a lot of elements of pop. There's a hook. There's a formula. So pop stands for popular. So I'm not offended if someone puts that in pop category.
That's what I put you in actually on 2111 radio. I put that as pop. That's pop. And the reason I said that because of my next question, because I'm leading into something. You ready?
Right. I'm
so
ready.
Give me your top 5 pop artists that's not dead.
Top 5 not dead. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Justin Timberlake. Jay-Z, Beyonce, Justin Timberlake. Drake. Work that 5 slot too. Festival.
Oh,
I mean, humbly.
Listen, no. We're gonna let me tell you something. All this aside, great answer. I'm sitting here going, I just gave him a clue about the pop. If he didn't mention himself, it would have been a tragedy, because all jokes aside, I believe that with the right marketing, with the right promotion, and with the right songs, you got a head start. You have a head start, brother. I'm telling you. And that next song, I would like to actually put it on 2111 Radio. So if you want, you can send that to me. I'll put it on 2111 Radio tonight.
Man, I'll send it right now.
Yes, send that tonight, man, because again, I want to help you out. I want to be able to, say, yo, Zach Graves is on my show. So when he was on the Grammys, just remember, he was right here with us. You know what I'm saying?
No, 100%.
We started it, exactly. Yes, because that song, man, I'm telling you, it's really dope. Like I can't even put a word. It's just a really dope song, and it's a vibe. It actually catches you. It captivates you because you're sitting there listening to the lyrics. And as I'm listening to the lyrics and the music, it's like I'm lost. Like, what the hell?
Wow.
One night I was sitting down with a little candlelight. I'm sitting there with the little light on, and I'm just listening to this song, and I'm like, yo, he's a dope ass artist. I can't wait to meet him and see who this man is, and you exactly who you say you are. You understand? And I appreciate that. I really do.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. So any shout outs you want to give before we let you go? Because
shout outs. Shout out to everybody that's supported so far, man. I really appreciate it. Shout out to my family. It's too many. I don't want to miss no names. So the whole family.
Just say the
family. Shout out to Sacramento. Shout out to my tribe here in LA. Shout out to the people that's working on prior, that's working on the new stuff that's coming out soon. Like I said, Alexander Lewis is a huge. He's has his hands on all the new stuff. So that's a big part. So that's shout out to him for sure.
No doubt. Man, listen, it's been a pleasure to have you. I definitely would like to have you come back one day, because I know, again, I already know something's about to happen for you. You understand what I'm saying? Musically, I think something really gonna happen to a point where we're gonna be seeing this man somewhere on a stage somewhere, just performing and having a really good time. You understand what I'm saying? So do you perform? Tika just asked any performance.
That's also next on the agenda. I've had one actual major performance at a festival, the LA County Fair. But yeah, that's when I record, I have that in mind. I can't. That's why my name is Festival. Because I love music festivals. I love performances. I love live shows. I think festivals are more than just music. Festivals are art installations. Festivals. There's more than one genre at festivals. It's fashion.
It is.
I can't wait to get on stage and put on a dope show.
I know that's right. You definitely listen. Corey's what it says. You must come back for another interview. Yes, I'm gonna definitely have him come back. Because, like I said, we're gonna hold on tight to him because he's 2111 Radio's property. Damn it, ain't no other radio station playing him right now. So therefore, he's ours. So we're gonna hold on. You know what I'm saying? And if you have any artwork that you put on Instagram as far as the promotion, tag 2111 Radio. Put it all on our platforms and just share it, because at the end of the day, it's about celebrating the artists for 2111 Radio. You understand? And that's what we do. So this show is definitely made for that. All right. But listen, I'm happy. Like I said, I'm glad you came, man. This was a dope interview. I really enjoyed myself. And so like I said, you came in here and all of us thought this was Yancey. You're leaving now.
Man, I love Yancey, but I try to not move like Yancey. That was a character. I'm Festival. I'm Zach. My mama raised me different, so.
Exactly. Oh, Tika said tag original TP Tyler Perry Ruthless fans is also. So that's my partner. If you want to tag her, tag 2111 Radio, Corey's Waters. Everybody in here support you. So therefore, your 2111 Radio, if I could send you all the tags later on.
I appreciate it. Listen, it's just me out here right now. I don't have no manager, no label, no nothing. So all the support is appreciated.
Well, listen, I actually run a promotional company. So if you want to, actually marketing and promotion. So if you want, like I said, just hit us up and I give you the information and we can just run with it. And, that kind of advantage for you because I actually have a radio station as well. So you be straight.
Let's go. I'm about to sing this new song right now.
See what I'm saying? Exactly. So, yeah, man. And thanks, everybody, for showing up tonight, man. Thanks for everybody for showing up.
Thank you, anyone who's in here paying attention.
Yeah.
Thank you. You follow me on Instagram, YouTube. I'm going hard with YouTube. There's a lot of new visuals. Like I said, new Lost in the Sauce. You can find it as Festival.
He's right there at the bottom. Follow Zach Graves at Festival. Yeah, there it is right there. Boom. Right at the bottom, man. And again, I appreciate you showing up and you guys have a good night. I want to talk to you behind the scenes, but we're going to sign out right now. And Wednesday, I actually have the Goody Mob member, Cujo, coming in.
Oh, wow.
So, so he's coming in Wednesday, 8 o'clock. So y'all don't